The makeup on. All right. Okay, got it. I got it there. All right. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Yakima Sealand Neighbors Network Monday morning balance class. And we start every balance class with a little 2-minute warm up. If you haven't been doing this walking in place, you can just do 1 minute and I'll let you know when to stop. All right. I want you to stand nice and straight and just march in place just for a little bit of warm up, and you can go at your own pace, but you cannot slouch. I want everybody to have a nice straight back. Your shoulders are back and down and your head is not poking forward and not with your chin lifted, but just nice and straight. And we're marching along. We've got 30 seconds and we're heading toward a minute. If you think that you need a little more warm up, you can walk faster, you can increase your pace, or you can lift your knees higher. Just make sure that as your left knee raises, your right arm goes forward. All right, if you need to stop, we're just passing a minute, but everybody else needs to keep going because we are conditioned.
Barb, Linda just joined us too, Linda Brown. Hi, Linda.
Linda, I know you tried to skip warm up.
No.
Carol West has joined us. I know you know Carol from reading group. So.
Hi, Linda. Just so you know, my clock says 9 o'clock right this minute.
Oh, okay. Well, we thought we were going to go a little slower because Carol's just joined us, so that's why we started early.
Oh, don't do that for me. I'll just slow down.
All right. Okay, let's start our slow down and swing slowly and stop. Very good. All right, we're going to do some weight shifting. So shift to the right, shift to the left, hands on your hips, and keep your pelvic level, keep your pelvis level. No teapot tipping. All right, now we're going to go heel to buttocks. Right, left, right. Make sure that your kneecaps are pointing to the ground. This works your hamstring muscle, and it also introduces single leg standing, even if it's just for a short period of time. Okay, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, we're still weight shifting. We're going to shift to the right and raise our arms up as we shift our weight, and then down to the left, up to the right, down to the left. If you have a sore back, this involves some twisting, so you might want to skip this one. And down and down. All right, let's shift to the left and raise our arms to the left. Make sure you transfer all your weight to the left and down to the right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, last one, 7. All right, we're going to stand on our left leg and swing our right forward and our left arm forward at the same time, and then swing back, touching the floor. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stand on your right, swing your left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, we're going to stand on our left, swing our right, no touches. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stand on your right, swing your left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, if you have leg weights, now would be a good time to put those. Oh, whoops, I forgot slow marches, sorry. All right, let's regroup here for a minute. I want you to weight bear on your right, lift your left, and roll that hip out. Shift your weight to the left, raise your right, and roll that hip out. This is nice and slow. It stretches your hip rotators a little bit, and it also works on single leg standing. You can help your leg rotate out with your arm. I certainly need to. I'm very stiff in my hip rotations. And roll out, shift and roll out. Right. All right, last rotation. All right, now we can put our leg weights on. We're going to start with hip abduction, which is out to the side, hands on hips. I'll give you a little bit more time to put your leg weights on. So this exercise, you're going to lead with your heel and the outside of your foot. If you lead with your toe, you're using another muscle that's much stronger, but we want to work on this, the side hip muscle. So stand on your right and touch when you come home. Out to the side, touch. Don't dip to the right as you're moving your left. Keep your pelvis level. Lead with your heel. 4, touch. 5. All right, weight bearing on your left, out with your right. 1, touch. And it's really tempting to tip down to the weight bearing side, but try not to. Really fight to keep that pelvis level. All right, weight bearing on your right, lead with your heel, no touches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And weight bearing on your left, out with your right. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. All right. You need to have a support for this next exercise. Your posture needs to be absolutely straight. If you lean forward at all, you're going to lose the purpose of this exercise. So nice and tall, and you want to lead with your heel again, moving your leg backwards. Keep your knees straight and lead with the heel. And 1, touch. 2, 3, it's a small movement. 4, 5, you should feel the whole buttock muscle contract. And back with the right. 1, 2, keep your trunk straight. 3, 4, 5. All right, let's do 5 more without touching. Try not to swing your leg. Power it back. 1, no touch. 2, 3, 4, 5. Stand on the left, back with the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, we're going to go right into our heel cord stretch. So hang on to your support. Put your left leg back. Left foot flat on the floor. Left knee straight. Right knee and hip bent to 90 degrees. All right, your pelvis is level and it moves forward through the count of 10. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and rest. You should feel this stretch in your calf muscle. Force your heel into the floor and move forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you're not feeling a stretch, straighten your knee a little more. And last rotation, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Change legs. Left leg forward. Left knee and hip at 90 degrees. Right leg back. Right heel into the floor and knee straight. All right, forward with your pelvis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Remember, your trunk has to be straight. And second rotation, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And rest. And last one, stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Take a minute to get your leg weights off. And we're going to do a new exercise. You might want to hold on to your support. And what I'm going to have you do is to stand on the right leg and only lift your left leg off and try and stand on your, lift your toe or lift your heel up. 1, 2, 3. And this is very hard. It's hard for me. And I expect it might be hard for you. 1, 2, 3. All right, enough of that. That one's tough. All right, let's walk on our heels, back and forth, in your space, walk on your heels. Couple more laps. Make sure that the ball of your foot is clearing the floor. Okay, we're going to go right into stop, start, and take a big step forward and stop. Big step forward and stop. Come, really lunge yourself forward and then come to a stop. All right, let's add our hip flexion. So big step, raise your leg. Big step, raise your leg. Big step, and stop, and stop. Big step, raise your hip. All right, one more lap with hands on hips and raise, and raise, and raise, and step, raise, step, raise, step, raise. Good. Okay. Let's work on our thigh muscles. So what we're going to do is squat down as far as we can go when it's comfortable and raise our arms to shoulder height and stand. This is a slow exercise. Don't go down farther than is comfortable. And 2, and come to a complete stand. 3. So you're dropping your hip or your hips behind you, your buttocks goes behind you, and your weight shifts kind of to your heels. Try to keep your weight symmetrically on both feet. Don't try not to shift to your strong side which is a real temptation for the Susies who have an obvious stronger leg. So focus on keeping your weight bearing symmetrical. And down. And keep your trunk straight. Don't bend, don't curl over. And I've lost count, but that seems like it might be 8. At least I didn't go back to 2. And 10. Down we go. Okay, let's do some chaining to the side. So this exercise, put your right over your left and recover. Move to the side, right over left, or whatever side is free in your space. And chain over, hands on hips, make it a little harder. So we are exercising our brain. And our brain, which has a lot to do with balance recovery, doesn't really like to go to the side, likes to go forward. And so we are doing a little brain training here and practicing recovery. And it gives us a little bit of an aerobic for some of us, like me. Okay, we've done a little bit with our lower extremities. Now let's think about our shoulder girdle. Let's grasp our hands behind our back and squeeze our shoulder blades together without poking our head forward. All right, squeeze and hold and squeeze and hold. It's not about moving our hands away from our buttocks. It's about squeezing our shoulder blades together. And we should feel that. We should feel our shoulder blades glide toward the midline. And squeeze those shoulder blades together. Really focus on what you're doing, on feeling that muscle group. And squeeze and squeeze and move, roll your shoulders back. Don't pull them up toward your ear and try not to poke your head forward. Your head really wants to poke forward on this exercise. And squeeze. All right, let's try this exercise that Janet showed us a few months ago. So raise your arms over your head like this and pull down, rotating your hands outward. And pull down and feel your shoulder blades roll together and pull down. One more, pull down. This is a good exercise. You can really feel that in your shoulder girdle. Excuse me. All right, let me see. I haven't done this for a while. Oh yeah, wall push-ups. Okay, find a nice space on your wall. And stand about 20 inches from your wall surface with your feet shoulder width apart, your arms a little higher than your shoulder, and lean into the wall and push away with your arms. Don't cheat with your feet or your trunk. All right, 1. Touch your nose to the wall. 2. Make your triceps work. 3. 4. 5. 6. Keep your trunk straight and rigid. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Good. Okay, excuse me for just a second. All right, we're back in here. And we are going to grab our weights for our arms or your can, whatever you use. And I want you to support your back. So I'm leaning on the edge of an armchair here. I've got my weight hanging forward and I'm pulling the weight back, not with my bicep, but with my shoulder girdle. And 2, like you're starting a gas lawnmower. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Something's going on here with my, oh well. Okay. Now I'm using my left arm now, so your other arm, and pull back with your shoulder girdle and pull. 2, 3, 4. Make sure you're protecting your back. 5, 6, 7. Use your shoulder girdle. 8, 9, 10. Good. Okay, we have worked out our upper extremities there. All right, we're back to, let me see what we haven't done. Okay, let's do some dips to the side. So big step to the side and squat and stand. Big step to the side, squat and stand. Again, this is a lateral movement, and it works on not just balance, but strengthening our lower extremities. All right, let's put our hands on our hips and keep your trunk straight. Drop down, straight down, and big step to the side. And don't bend forward at your waist, go straight down. And squat. And one more lap. And side step. All right. You want to have a line on the floor. We're going to walk the line, but we are going to do it by touching our right heel to our left toe. So you want to not only walk in tandem, but you want to stay on your line. And hands on hips. And I want you to look at the floor about 10 feet in front of you. Try not to look down at your feet, but keep your feet in your peripheral vision. If you have some neuropathy, watch your feet. And we're walking a line. I'm walking on my carpet, but I actually have a line drawn in it from doing this so often. I have a worn out patch. All right, hands on hips. Keep your trunk straight and tap that foot on the heel or the toe on the heel. One more lap. And come back to home. And let's work on our abdominal muscles. We need those for good balance. So if you have back problems, just skip this exercise. We're going to go elbow to knee. It's a crunch, and we're working our abdominal obliques. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Okay, grab your belt and your pillow And we are going to get down on the ground. Some of us. Okay, the pillow is to protect your coccyx and your sacrum. So down we go.
Barb, what are the people who don't get on the floor? Do they do this in a chair?
They can do it in a chair, that's correct.
Okay.
Yep, you can. All right. Let's put your hips and knees at 90 degrees. Reach forward with your hands. Make sure they're below the level of your knee and curl yourself back. You want your head forward and you want your trunk curled. Let back and sit up. Curl, keep yourself curled. And 2. And 3. 4. 5. These are called let backs, not sit-ups. 6. 7. Oh, feel that abdomen respond. 8. Curl. 9. And 10. Oh boy. Okay, we're going to rest for a second and do 5 more. Make sure again that you're doing this symmetrically. It's easy to shift your weight from one cheek to the other if you're stronger on one side, but try to keep your weight bearing equal. All right, arms forward below the level of the knee, curl back, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, pillow under head and neck. And grab your belt under the ball of your foot. Straighten your knee and stretch that hamstring. And rest. And pull your toe towards your nose, keeping your knee straight, and stretch that hamstring. You should feel it from the back of your knee to your buttocks. And rest. And stretch. And rest. And stretch that hamstring. And we're running out of time, so we're gonna shorten the hamstring stretch. You'll have to do that for homework. All right, left knee, straighten the knee and pull the toe toward the nose. And hold it and rest and pull forward and rest and stretch and rest. And one more. And rest. Okay, let's have our getting off the floor lesson. Roll to your side and come to all fours. One knee up, both hands on that knee, and stand. Okay. Get your sea legs after getting up off the floor. And we're going to do around the clock. So stand on your left leg and point your right toe forward, side, back, home. Hands on hips, forward, side, back, home, forward, side, back, home. Stand on the right, touch forward, touch side, touch back, and home. Forward, side, back, home, forward, side, back, home. All right, this time we're only going to touch for home. So forward, side, back, touch, forward, side, back, touch, forward, side, back, touch. Stand on the right with the left, forward, side, back, touch, forward, side, back, touch, forward, side, back, touch. All right, this time, no touches, 3 reps. Don't swing, make sure you power it. Forward, side, back, home, forward, side, back, home, forward, side, back, home. Good job. Stand on your right with your left. Forward, side, back, home, forward, side, back, home, forward, side, back, home. Good job. That is not an easy exercise. I want to make sure I've got everything. All right. Okay, let's work on our single leg standing for 10 seconds. Hands on hips. Stand on your right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. On your left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. On the right, arms overhead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. On your left, arms overhead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. On your right, left leg back, right leg or arms forward. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Same position on your left, arms forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. Okay, last exercise. Grab your chair. This should be a nice firm seat. Dining room chairs work great. And you want to sit in your chair, make sure that your feet are shoulder width apart and firm on the floor. Cross your arms over your chest, hands on your shoulders. And these are sit stands. So lean forward and stand smoothly to the count of 5 and lower slowly and sit firmly. All right, we're going to count. That was 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, whoops, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You should be down, nose over toes. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is 4, nose over toes. 3, 4, 5. You should be all the way straight. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 5. Up all the way and down and 6. Oh, I probably lost count, but oh well. If we do extra, it's all to the good. And down and 7. Nose over toes. Try not to jerk as you stand. And down. And 8. All the way up. And 9. Lean forward. And last exercise for Monday morning balance class. Up. All the way straight and down. All right, very good, class. Congratulations, you have done a half an hour toward improving your balance. And come on back, we have a little chat for